A lot of people outside of Detroit still think that the city is one thing, one type of neighborhood, one type of housing stock, one type of lifestyle. But the reality is, Detroit neighborhoods are incredibly different from one another. And right now, buyers who are looking for character, community, stability, and long-term value are paying attention to a few neighborhoods in particular, especially buyers who want more than just a house. They want identity, community, architecture, and a neighborhood that actually feels like home. Hey family, it's your girl Monife, your Detroit real estate advisor, loan originator, and neighborhood storyteller. And today we're talking about 3 Detroit neighborhoods that continue to attract buyers from very different reasons: Bagley, East English Village, and Rosedale Park. Now, this is not about declaring the best neighborhood in Detroit, because honestly, Detroit is a city of layers. Every neighborhood has a different story, a different energy, a different lifestyle appeal. But these 3 neighborhoods continue to stand out because they offer something many buyers are searching for right now: character, community, and long-term neighborhood stability. Let's get into it. Let's start with Bagley. Bagley has one of the strongest neighborhood identities in Detroit. And honestly, when you drive through the neighborhood, you can feel it immediately. Beautiful brick homes, tree-lined streets, historic architecture, community pride. And Bagley has one of the deepest, significant Detroit Black homeownership history. This is a neighborhood where generations of families have built stability, legacy, and community over time, and that matters. From a real estate perspective, buyers are drawn to Bagley because it offers historic charm, strong neighborhood identity, proximity to University District, access to major roads, and relatively strong, stable, long-term demand. A lot of buyers today are looking for neighborhoods that feel established, and Bagley absolutely feels established. Now, like many historic neighborhoods in Detroit, buyers still need to understand the realities of older homes, things like plumbing, electrical systems, foundation, waterproofing, and long-term maintenance planning, especially if the home has been renovated recently. But for buyers who appreciate architecture and neighborhood identity, Bagley continues to be one of the most compelling neighborhoods in the city. Bagley is one of those neighborhoods that reminds people Detroit neighborhoods are deeply identity-driven. Now, let's talk about East English Village. East English Village has quietly become one of the neighborhoods many buyers are watching, especially buyers looking for value, architecture, character, and strong community feel. What makes East English Village interesting is that many buyers feel like they're getting more space, more character, and more architectural detail than they might find in the surrounding suburban markets. The neighborhood has beautiful brick homes, strong Black clubs, active community involvement, and a lot of neighborhood pride. And one thing that I think buyers really appreciate about East English Village is that it still feels residential and community-centered. People know their neighbors, people care about their blocks, and the community energy matters more than people realize when choosing where to live. Especially after the last several years where buyers started prioritizing lifestyle, neighborhood feel, work from home flexibility, and quality of life differently. Now again, buyers still need to understand older housing stock. Detroit has some of the most beautiful homes in the country, but inspections matter. And as both a real estate agent and a loan originator, I spend a lot of time helping buyers understand not just whether they love the house, but whether the home realistically aligns with their financing strategy and their long-term comfort level. That's important, especially with FHA and VA financing, where property condition can sometimes impact financing approval depending on the condition of the home. And again, that does not make these loan products bad. They are fantastic loan options. You just need to understand how to use them strategically. Now let's talk about Rosedale Park. Rosedale Park has long been one of Detroit's most respected and stable residential neighborhoods. And honestly, it feels different the moment you enter it. The tree canopy, the larger lots, the neighborhood layout, the pride of ownership. It has a very established community-oriented feel, and a lot of buyers who are looking for space, neighborhood stability, family-oriented environments, and long-term ownership potential can really connect with Rosedale Park. And the one thing I think that makes Rosedale especially attractive is that it balances historic character with a quieter residential lifestyle. For many buyers, that combination is incredibly appealing right now, especially buyers relocating from outside the city or buyers transitioning from suburban markets who still want character, architecture, and a strong neighborhood identity without feeling disconnected from Detroit itself. And this is why I always tell buyers, don't just buy based upon price. Buy based upon how you want your life to feel day to day. Because real estate is never just about square footage. It's about lifestyle, community, identity, and long-term comfort. That matters. And honestly, all three of these neighborhoods, Bagley, East English Village, and Rosedale Park, offer buyers something incredibly valuable right now, a strong sense of place. And I think that's something that people are prioritizing more than ever. Detroit continues to be one of the most unique housing markets in the country because every neighborhood offers something different. Different architecture, different culture, different history, different community energy. And buyers who take the time to understand those differences usually make much stronger long-term decisions. Because the goal isn't just to buy a house. The goal is to buy into a neighborhood and to a lifestyle that truly fits you. If you're thinking about buying in Detroit or Metro Detroit and you want guidance on neighborhoods, financing, historic homes, or finding the right fit for your lifestyle and goals, I'd love to help be your guide and help you through this process. And if this video helped you, share it with someone else who is exploring Detroit neighborhoods right now. I'm Monife with the MK Realty Group, and this is In Detroit with MK. See you in the next one.